Hi, my darlings. Hi, my loves. It's your girl, Queen Lisa, and I'm in the building this morning with a reading for you all. I hope you guys are doing well. To all my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. If you do like the content that I share with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're going to jump into this energy. Wow, you need it. Give me just a second, y'all, to get this lit. I got some messages for you guys before we get into it. So I'm going to go over those messages that I received, excuse me, in my dreams last night. Because I had multiple dreams last night. But yeah, my first round is pretending. I'm sorry. My first round of dreams is pertaining to this reading. That's what we're going to go over today. Let's see. Ancestors, Holy Spirit, archangels, I ask that you guide and protect me as I travel to the highest white light to get clear and concise messages. And let the messages be good. Let the messages be great. And let them reach who they're meant to reach. Ashe. Y'all forgive me. Y'all hear my little voice on there. I slept with that goddamn window open last night because I got tired of feeling like the devil was farting on my damn head every night. I don't know what it is lately, but I've been creeping back up on night sweats. And if you know, you know, in the spiritual community, what night sweats represent. So I pray and hope ain't nobody out here trying to do me nothing, because I feel them shit's creeping back up on me. Can't get comfortable. Can't get a good night's rest because I'm too busy sweating my damn life away. It's like I'm trying to fall asleep in a damn sauna somewhere, child. God, these so uncomfortable. It don't matter if I had a damn house on 60 motherfucking 9, bitch. My bedroom gonna be on a fucking 1,000. It's always the hottest and it's always the coldest room in the house, no matter what. My room, it's always got such a high, extreme high and extreme low when it comes to temperature, child. It don't matter where the damn hell I live at, child. Either the room is the hottest room in the house or the coldest room in the house or both. When you turn the damn on, it's cold. When you turn them hot on, that bitch is gonna bake your ass. It's like a Dutch oven in this motherfucker, just baking you. And that's even if I don't even get on under the covers and just sleep on top of the covers. You know, sometimes you just be like, I don't feel like getting under the covers tonight. I'm just sleep with a blanket. Babe, you would might as well put me in the middle of the damn Sahara Desert. You know, all right, bitch, time to go to sleep. All right, let's go to the desert. Dried up, yes. Ooh, child. I don't know. I'm getting a lot going towards drainage as well. Drainage. Some of you guys may be draining, doing a lymphatic drainage or something. Oh Lord, child, y'all excuse my head, my bonnet all over top of my damn head, child. I just switched shirts and I forgot to put my bonnet back down. Don't laugh at me, child. Woo. My bad. Didn't mean to scare y'all this morning. But anyway, yeah, there's it's drainage, but in a good way. I mean, like this level of drainage that you're feeling, I'm hearing you guys are not going to experience that again. New levels, new devils. Out with the old, in with the new. This shit is finally dissipating. This energy that keeps attacking you, that won't let you go, that's been on your ass since you was a child. When these damn demons and entities within your family cast it upon you, their reign, their era is gone. Like this was an epidemic, borderline pandemic energy within the family structure of the Aboriginal people of whatever land you're from. The originals are rising back to their position, and everybody around, which is the fucking infiltrators, the agents, the plants, the ops, whatever the fuck you want to call them, are the ones who are having such an issue with moving they fuck ass out the way. They don't want to get out your way, his way, her way, this way, that way. It's reminding me of that song about Lil Flipper. I ain't worried about your shit, his shit, her shit, they shit, fuck shit, bullshit. I ain't worried about none of that shit. That's how we is. That's how the originals is feeling right now. All that crying, that flapping around, that frilling around, all that shit to try to get a motherfucker to stop because it's too much pressure for them to endure because they little weak ass was sitting in false positions and that shit coming back to eat their ass alive, fuck biting them in the ass is eating them alive. They can't take it. They never really could, but because of their covering, their protection they had while they were out here stealing from the originals, that shit is over with. They can't steal no more. It's like the thief that got their hands and feet cut off. You feel what I'm saying? They have the urge, they have the desire surging within them, but they can't do shit about it because they ain't equipped to do nothing about it no more. Yeah, that's how they're being stripped and ripped away from this energy. This how this whole shit, this pandemic, epidemic shit finna be tore down. How it's finna be restructured in the way that it was supposed to be. Well, back to its original structure. You see what I'm saying? Like all this infiltration, all this switching up, all this diddle-daddly, fuck ass energy, for lack of better words. That's basically what it is. All this fuck ass energy, that shit's finna dissipate. These people can't do it anymore. The veil has thinned enough to where people are just running through that bitch. I don't know if y'all remember that club scene where there was one way in and one way out. This is back when clubbing was that shit and everybody was in the club Thursday through Sunday. Some of them 7 days a fucking week. And they tried, it was somewhere in Miami or something like that, and everybody was trying to run out the door at the same time and they got stuck in the door. It was some type of shooting, some type of chaos that ensued inside of the building that got the motherfuckers stuck in the doorway. So they had to play human Jenga with the motherfuckers and take them out from the top down to release the pressure and keep people's bodies from being ripped in half. Hundreds of people trying to run out one door at the same dang on time. That is what these people are experiencing. That's the level in which they are experiencing. On the exit ain't big enough. It's too small. It ain't big enough. It ain't wide enough. It's not sufficient for everyone to exit at the same time. And it was done like that on purpose because they're not going to be saved. They're not going to, no fire rescue squad is coming to pull their ass out and play human Jenga, spiritual Jenga with their ass and get them out this, narrow corridor, narrow doorway. That doorway was created like that for a reason, to keep their ass at bay. The Most High knew once the first wave of entities slammed into that exit, it was going to block it, and it was going to forever remain blocked because the waves of entities trying to exit this timeline, this particular dimension, to run away from the karma they have accrued by purposely, and I mean this with everything in me, purposely infiltrating the chosen ones, environments and lives. Baby, they will never escape that karma. They children, great grands, and so forth, generations to come will suffer behind this particular generation. That's how hard they went. And I don't think y'all really get it. That's how hard they went on the chosen ones, to the point where they have eradicated their own bloodlines. Their bloodline, their generations to come after them won't be able to withstand the come down from what the fuck these people have done. This is unrecoverable. The bloodline ain't strong enough to withstand the karma that's coming down on them. It's like they destroyed their own kind. Self-destruction. All because the motherfucker want to be hard-headed and don't listen. They don't want to listen. They know so much. That's why I was in the store the other day. I don't mean to just be gibbering jabbering, but I'm getting to a point, and I hope I'm making points along the way. I said to someone when I was at the grocery store the other day, I said, what the fuck did I just say? That shit just went right out my head. Somebody's mad. Somebody don't want me to talk. I don't go blank like that. I was in the middle of my damn sentence and that shit said, shoot. Either someone's in here that's not supposed to be in here receiving this message, or someone is mad because I'm giving this message. Damn, what was I saying? I was talking about bloodlines being wiped out by the karma that they accrued it. Self-destruction. Well, anyway, it'll come back. But these people are going through self-destruction. These people are going through a wave of karma. It's almost like the current. The current is reminding me of Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, something like that. As far as how the turmoil, the rift, the tide, how it's coming in, how it's so choppy, how it's so deadly, how it's just wiping their ass out. Yeah, see, they didn't believe that what they were doing unto you was going to take them out. Because again, even though they did those things and they tried to coerce you and brainwash you into accepting their abuse as as normality and shit like that, it never worked. You never believed that shit. You just endured. You tolerated until you could remove yourself from the environment. And when you quote unquote was putting yourself in an untouchable position or situation, then that's when they began waging heavy spiritual warfare on you. See, when you were around and they had their hands on you, it was just, confusion spells. They wanted you blind to their bullshit. But when you were able to get away, get some clarity, mental clarity, mental emotional clarity, you want, being bullied and picked on directly to your face, it was more so spiritual. So kind of gave you a break, but not really. It made you hone in on your spiritual gifts in a different way. Like, you realized what your gifts were for. You knew you had gifts, but you didn't know what to do with them. But when you got away from your family and they began waging spiritual warfare on you, you realized what to do with what you had. Yeah, you realized what to do with what you had. People is mad at your success. Like I said in the title, ain't nobody never did it like you before. You set the stage. You setting the stage for everybody. Like, hey, this is the new wave. You know what I'm saying? This is the ride this wave back on into reality. You see what I'm saying? They're mad at you because what you're doing is eliminating them. It's like process of elimination, process of exposure. You're exposing these people. Yeah, you're exposing these people in a way to where it's like you're de-arming them. Because those they rallied up against them, the spell work has broke against them as well, because they began doing their own research. And when they began doing their own research, they were able to call out the spell work. Because what they did not plan on, what was people waking up to their bullshit. They thought if they bogged people's minds down and kept the focus in the spotlight on you, that no one would ever turn around and question them about the information that they're providing. It was just so shocking, so distasteful. It put you so much on the they made people disappointed with you. The people who had sense. The ones who didn't, they the ones who wanted to fight you. They wanted to gang stalk you. Was making deals to do to making deals with your people to take your ass out. Yeah, hitman deals, betrayal deals, things like that. Your friends sleeping with your damn mans behind your back and all kind of fuck ass shit like that that you experienced. That was all a part of the setup. They paid for that. They paid to play in your face like that. I want you to understand that. That's why they so mad at your come up. That's why they so mad, because you was able to turn it around and get it together before any further damage was done from whatever the fuck they was doing to you behind your back, because that shit was coming in rapid fire, firing off on your ass. You feel what I'm saying? But you didn't quite understand why. You feel what I'm saying? But it was because you answered the call and your time is now. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't have time to wait. You don't have time to adjust. It's like somebody calling you and say, hey, we have open position for you. This is the pay rate. This is your position. This is your hours. This is your schedule. Do you agree? Yes or no? And then going from there, because you are a mystic healer. You don't have time to, like, all the questions you have will be answered along your journey. You feel what I'm saying? But you just got to go. That's all I'm saying. You just got to go, because these people are so mad to the point where they willing to do something stupid, take an innocent life unnecessarily, cause chaos and upheaval for taking someone out that wasn't meant to be taken out. You feel what I'm saying? A wrongful death. I'm hearing innocent death, wrongful death. That's what they plotting and planning on you. But what they gonna do is take out take out someone very valuable, someone very near and dear to their heart and their soul. That's gonna break down their family dynamic if they try to pursue this shit. Yeah, if they try to pursue this shit against you, baby, it's gonna be an epic ass an epic come down. An epic motherfucking come down. All right. I don't know what that was, but I mean, my mind was going blank by the fucking second. I don't know why I was tapping out like that. Mm. 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 But back to the dreams that I was having. Let's pause for a second and let's talk about this here, because this is where this energy this blockage, this transition is coming in at. Like I said earlier, people are mad at you because you are transitioning into a position where you're unfuckable, unreachable by these people. In my dream that I had last night, everybody was playing, keeping it funky, keeping it funny in your face, but behind your back, everybody was plotting, planning, and scheming. And it was like you were able to publicly function with these people, but in the midst of the public functioning, there was a lot of dysfunction in the atmosphere. There was a lot of chaos. There was a lot of hatred. There was a big ass elephant in the fucking room, but everybody was dancing around that bitch because nobody wanted to react to the elephant or address the elephant in the room, because it would have put them in a position to expose themselves, expose their hand, expose the part that they played in your destruction. I heard self-destruction. What they were doing to you was to put you in a position to self-destruct. meaning they wanted you to off yourself. They wanted to put you in idle energy. I don't know why I keep hearing that, but they were doing it that way to keep, quote unquote, keep their hands clean, because the hitman they kept sending towards you to take your ass out kept falling in love with your ass. So they wanted to switch it up and do something different. So they tried to put pressure on you in such a way that all your trauma and all your drama that you endured in your life was going to come crashing down on you out of nowhere. It was like somebody went inside of you and opened up your little black box of all the things that you put deep down, everything that you put in that black box that you suppress deep down in your subconsciousness or your consciousness. Somebody went down to the bottom of that bitch and found it and released it. I'm getting put it back energy. Leave it alone. Don't touch it type shit. Like how motherfuckers go discovering in places where they shouldn't fucking be, and found some shit they shouldn't have fucking found, and open that shit up that they should have never opened up, and some shit that they took out that they needed to put back, that they shouldn't even have fucking moved from its final resting place. That's the type of disturbance that I'm getting from these people. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to shake you to your core. They're trying to break you. They're trying to show you that you are not who you claim to be. That is these people's mission. It ain't even about trying to prove their truth anymore to anyone else to make their story believable. They gonna make motherfuckers believe their truth one way or another. If they got to directly just come at you full force, you know how motherfuckers come through windmilling and just like that with the punches and shit. That's how these motherfuckers is going out, just crying, yelling, cussing, fussing, trying to turn your ass every which way but loose, honey, because they're spiraling out of control. They cannot control the situation. They cannot control the outcome. They can't control how it's going on, what's going on within the camp. The camp is self-destructing. The outcome is very favorable to them spending the rest of their life in prison or their life ending very fucking soon. You see what I'm saying? These people did some very vile, evil, nasty, low down, dirty shit to you. Some shit that would make some of y'all throw up, make your stomach weak. I mean, just physically cause exhaustion and physical illness because of the comprehension of what the fuck these people did on all levels. They wanted it to shatter you to your core. And they wanted to start with your mental. First and foremost, they wanted to shatter your mental stability first and get that out the way. So therefore, when everything else ensued and pursued after that, you will already have been broken down to a defeatable, quote unquote, defeatable position. They wanted to have your ass balled up like a fetus in the goddamn corner, snot nosing and crying, waiting for a savior that ain't gonna never fucking come. They wanted to put you back in that save me energy. Save me, save me, save me. See, that's what got some of you guys entangled in these situations with these people a little bit beyond the match. You feel what I'm saying? You went a little overboard from that because of that. You feel what I'm saying? Because part of the spell work put you in that help me, what was me energy, victim mentality, looking for everybody to solve your problems and help you and coddle you and tell you everything's gonna be all right versus you actually healing. You keep dumping your trauma and drama on other people and basically bullying people into consoling you from the shit that you've been going through from these people that you ain't figured out how to remove yourself from yet. They wanted you to stop protecting yourself from them, the spell work and all the other shit. They wanted you defenseless. They wanted to strip you. They wanted to strip you of everything, like a damn tree in the forest that they just take one of the machines and just shrunk, go down that bitch and cut all the limbs and bark and all that shit off in one little shroom. And then they come behind the bitch and just chop it down like, you know how the little lumberjacks doing shit. That's how they was trying to shred your shield, your aura. That's how they was trying to shred you down, trying to take your whole outer shell off, your whole protective layer. They wanted you down to the pink meat. Some of y'all down to the white meat. Some of them down to the damn bone, baby. That's how stripped and clipped they wanted your ass. Clippy fucking Yana, baby. You won't gonna make another move with or without them. They wanted you down on your luck, back against the wind to the point you was out here like Kendrick Lamar on the motherfucking wire. And Kendrick Lamar on the wire won't out his motherfucking mind. You feel what I'm saying? He was just battling the drugs that he was doing, but he still was within his right mind. That's why motherfuckers listen to him. That's why motherfuckers put him in certain situations to execute certain things, because he got what it. He's just a damaged soldier. He's a fallen soldier that needed help, that needed rehab, to needed restoration. But because the position he was in and the environment he was in, it won't gonna come. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, he was again enslaved to the bullshit in whatever way the community needed him to help execute their bullshit. You see what I'm saying? If you watch The Wire, you know what the fuck I'm saying. But the Lord had said, not my child, not my divine being, not mine, touch not my anointed. Leave mines alone, because I come outside about mine, ho. Yeah, I beat ass about mine. Don't put your hands on my children. Don't bother my children. And that's what they don't like. They don't like that spiritual protection that you have. They don't like the fact that God likes you, that God loves you, that God would never turn his back away from you, because you never turned your back against God. You never smited God. You've never disrespected God to the sense of denouncing God and not reverencing God and his proper authority in your life. You see what I'm saying? You always knew there was a higher power outside of you. You never got so full of yourself to the point where it put you in a position to believe that you was really in control of yourself, and to the sense of there was no outside source. There was no place from where your help came from when you seen no end. You seen no way out. You seen no way in. You feel what I'm saying? They wanted you to believe that it was just luck, coincidence, or whatever other stupid ass word or term they want to use to make everything so man-made and self-made, and put you in a position not to give the correct praise, honor, and glory to the right one. They want you to be this selfish individual, all this self-made shit, yada 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 yada. Y'all, we are not none of the agreeables or disagreeables that came down here. They're the only ones that can self-procreate. Go read a book. Go read the Emerald Tablets. It'll show you in there, and it'll tell you the I think the scientist that did that gave birth to himself, the motherless agreeable, the mother. I forgot the name that they called him person, but this was an entity that gave birth unto himself. You feel what I'm saying? So, with their respect to that, that's how they want you to be, how they want you to think. That's how they want you to believe that, oh, all things are possible through you. You are the one who strengthens you. Through you, this shit is happening. They want you to believe there is a God, but ain't no God. They only want you to believe in God to a certain extent. And then anything beyond that, God ain't doing that. It's about your luck, who you know, what you know, and all that other shit. That's when all that stupid ass shit come into play. But no, you never allow them to reprogram you and rewire you to believe none of that shit. You said, no, not my God. Some of y'all, I hear you guys used to say a lot, or probably do say to people who put you in these situations, not my God. We don't serve the same God. I don't, my God love me. I would never do that to my God. Not the God that I serve. The God that I serve deserves his praise, his honor, and his glory, and his respect, his reverence. Yeah. And he's gonna get it over here. You feel me? I don't give a fuck what you say, what you do. I don't give a damn, bitch. If you take me out of here right the fuck now, it would never change. It would never change. It would never change. That's what made God so. That's what amped this shit up. That's what turned this shit up a couple notches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna call God ratchet, but this situation got real ratchet. You feel what I'm saying? Because God came outside like a triple OGGG to the GG behind you. Because again, God has a special mission for you. Some of you guys are on double missions here. And God needs this shit to come full circle, because there is a specific time frame where something very specific has to be done. And once this key is received from the work that is being done, once you put that key in and turn it, you're going to ignite a whole new way of life. All these artificial environments, all this AI, all that is not gonna be, not on the levels in which it was presented to be. You feel what I'm saying? Even though people expose themselves and they plans on what it is that they trying to do and how they trying to do it and why they trying to do it, don't necessarily mean they gonna see that shit out or that shit gonna play out to the masses as it has played it out within their circle. Because you know they test it out amongst themselves before they give it to the public. That's why they say the government and the public, you know what I'm saying, have a 40-year difference as far as being exposed to certain things. You feel what I'm saying? So none of that. You feel what I'm saying? God keeps you abreast. Y'all have constant conference meetings and things like that, and y'all constantly on the same page. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no your God up here and you down here, and it's a big gap between you and the Most High, and y'all are, you know what I'm saying, not walking hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes God carries us, and how can the Most High carry you to your next destination? If go out 40 steps ahead and you 40 steps behind. Yeah, you remember the footprints in the sand? You went from 2 sets of footprints to 1. Yeah, that can't happen when distance is between you and the Most High. And that's how they try to deceive you, but wanted to present that and wanted you to perceive the information that they were giving to you from that particular perspective. They wanted to have you on some stupid shit, bald head hoe shit, dumb trick shit, dumb bird head asshole nine doing your own research asshole bullshit. That's the type of time and they wanted you on just to believe everything you heard. And then when you believed in it, you try to make it one of your core values or whatever you believe in and what you stand on and shit like that. Motherfucker looking at you like you stupid, like, bitch, who told you that? Who told you to stand on that weak ass shit like that right there? And you're like, oh, my family, my auntie, my cousin, my grandma, whoever. And motherfuckers is looking at you like you crazy and you constantly getting checked in public because you constantly walking around being loud and fucking wrong, and motherfuckers who do give a fuck about you, your little friends and shit, trying to tell you, hey, shawty, that ain't the way to go. I don't know who the fuck told you to get on that type of time and to do some shit like that, but don't do that shit. Don't do that shit no more. Stop that shit because that shit ain't right. You out here looking a little suspicious. You out here looking like damn suspect. You out here looking like you working for the other side, bitch. What's wrong with you? You done did some bad dope. You done did some bad drugs, bitch. Get off them drugs now. But the drug is your family. The real drug is their influence in your life. Or their past influence in your life that molded you, molded your core beliefs and shit like that when you was a child. So I do understand the construct when it comes to releasing yourself from those thought patterns and ways and tactics and survival instincts and shit like that you had to survive life, how you had to survive they motherfucking ass to make it through what the fuck they were trying to do to you. Yeah. Now it's time to release that and relinquish that so that you can see clear now that the rain is gone and you can understand what's really going on. Because they're trying to keep the glass on your eyes and think that the sun ain't gonna never come out. But baby, the sun is shining bright all around your motherfucking ass. It just ain't shining bright all around them. And they trying to make the shadows reach out and touch your ass and pull you back down in the dumps with them. But they can't even reach you. They just want to keep them glasses on your face. Just like in the Incredibles. Yeah, it was the second one when they was on the boat and they were trying to reintroduce superheroes to society. And when the sister had put them damn hypnotizing glasses on the superheroes and had them under her spell and under control. Yup, same instance, same shit. Exactly. To a motherfucking T. To the TT. You heard me. And your tribe, your soul tribe is the ones that's gonna come and save you. Knock them motherfucking glasses off your motherfucking face and bring you back to reality to take out the real enemy. Because they have created a diversion. Flag on the play, a fluke. To get you believing and perceiving shit from the wrong perspective and seeing shit the wrong motherfucking way. But them glasses is finna be knocked off y'all eyes, the ones who still have them shits on, and y'all finna see clearly now that the rain is gone. And it's not going to be an angering thing. It's going to be like a sigh of relief. Like, yes, I finally can see my own true reality through real eyes. Real eyes see real lies. You feel what I'm saying? You're able to see the real lies now through your real eyes. And it's like, it's a wonderful thing. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with these people, but I'll tell you like this. They mad because you answer the call. You crossing over the bridge. Once you cross over this bridge, it's a spiritual barrier around this bridge to where they're not going to be able to cross this shit no more. Ain't no need to burn it down. London Bridge is um, burning down type shit. It's on a sense of you jump timelines to where people can't manifest your timeline in. They can't jump onto your timeline. They can't derail you from your timeline anymore because it takes a certain, you have to be vibrating spiritually on a certain frequency in order to cross this bridge. And you did the work to vibrate on this frequency. So it doesn't matter of those that come behind you to continue to attack you. They're going to run into an invisible force field. They're not going to be able to do a mother freaking thing to you. Do you hear me? And they're not going to understand how they're binded to their timelines because of the frequency that their soul is putting out. And that ain't no shit you can wake up and just change and turn around and flap it around and just, you know what I'm saying? No, you can't play with it. And that's what has these people permanently stuck and eradicated out your life. Because while they was playing, you was paying the price. You was paving the way for those who come behind you, stepping the steps of righteousness. And once you fully cross this bridge, you are going to be almost like in the Garden of Eden. You're going to travel to a spiritual place to where you can spiritually activate your dormant chakras within you and within your energetic aura field, as well as purify your life force, revitalize your life force, fill yourself back up in ways that you have been depleted. So in the ways that you have been depleted over the years for so long. They thought you weren't gonna never make it to the spiritual gas station to fill yourself back up, baby. They thought they had drained you and you was gonna be on fumes to the point where your spiritual engine was gonna give out. You ain't gonna be able to keep on trucking. You're gonna be broke down on the side of the road. You weren't gonna make it to that spiritual gas station for that spiritual fill up. Whew. Joke's on them, cause you made it. The joke is on their ass because you fucking made it. And that's why these people hating on your ass so bad, because you did just what they said you weren't going to do and that you couldn't fucking do. And you did it with grace. You did it with poise. You did it with so-called perceived ease. But won't shit easy about it. You feel me? Let me see. Yes, baby, this is a collective reading. Hey, my loves. I'm sorry. I was channeling, and if y'all know me on this channel, when I channel, I close my eyes. So let me catch up on these comments that y'all got going on down here. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, not a damn, you right about that. Not a damn fucking thing was easy about that. And you have made it to your treasure. You have made it to your prize. You have made it to your pot of gold at the damn end of the rainbow. You see what I'm saying? Ooh, shit. Yeah. And so now you're embracing what you have finally accomplished, what you have finally reached, the position that you finally reached after jumping timelines and releasing yourself from these people who had their grips into you for so long. Is now, I keep hearing that song, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Yeah, and these fake ass motherfuckers who try to get in your way. Ooh, excuse me. These imposters trying to come in and redirect and reflect your energy back onto them. You simply disregarded them motherfucker. I can't make this shit up. The Lord said, throw their motherfucking asses out. Out with the old, in with the new. Garbage in, garbage the fuck ass out. You heard me. Garbage in, garbage out. You see that? They coming in, trying to impose, and you just dispose of their motherfucking ass. In and out. Simple, easy peasy, simple transaction, bitch. You don't belong here. Out the door with the riffraff. Clean up on aisle 5. And you walk right through the gates of triumph. I will and I cannot make this shit up now. You walk right through the gates to your new timeline. Yeah, and now you flowing. You what they call that? When you get into that aura flow, that aura state, you flowing, you did something so much to the point where you just flowing, there's an aura flow through that shit. Yeah, that's what you're doing. Flow right on through this timeline right here. Yeah, wondrous universe, walk in beauty. I cannot. I can start right here and right now. I ain't even made it through the first day. This how deep it is. That's why I had waves of dreams. You feel what I'm saying? I had the first round, second round, third round, waves of dreams, because there's levels to this shit that these people refuse to respect. Yeah. And now that you're in unknown territory, you're exactly where you're needing to be. God got his people in place to help you get to the next checkpoint. You feel what I'm saying? All these people who were in the way is gone, permanently eradicated. Yeah. Now you're able to go to these holy places that you're being guided to visit. Your travel is going to be holy travel, spiritual alignment. Yeah, you're going to be spiritually realigned in the midst of your travels. Everywhere you go has to do with some type of rejuvenation. Everywhere you're going to be visiting is going to be rejuvenating a part of you that has been broken. You're going to be made whole in your spiritual travels. I'm hearing holy travels. You're going to be made whole again. Distant thunder. Yeah, clear the air. Shit is being cleared out. You know what rain do when it comes? Cleanse the atmosphere. And that's what's happening right the fuck now. The atmosphere around you is being cleansed. So when the sun comes back out after the cleansing, everybody's going to be able to see the transformation. And now you're going to be able to sit back and watch them thunder clouds and them storm clouds roll on out. They rolled in and now they rolling the fuck on out, baby. And now you're able to lie back, rest, and relax. You heard me. Yeah, and where you're going to find sanctuary, people would never even think they thought to look for your ass. Yeah. And it's like in this place of dwelling, where you're going to be dwelling, you're going to be able to fully open up yourself to the Most High. Yeah. These motherfuckers watching now, but they got the wrong map. They plotting, they planning, they scheming, but they got the wrong map. This remind me of the Bergens on the Trolls when the damn cook got exiled and she was in the damn forest looking for the trolls. Yeah. But see, unlike Poppy, you ain't gonna give up the location. You ain't gonna sell you and your people out because you want to celebrate, you want to party, you want to go against what kept you safe. Because you want to relax, relate, and release and do what you want to do. You see how when doing what you want to do, chaos ensues behind that shit? Because you were created to do what you want to do. You was created to do what you were supposed to do. Everything roaming this earth has a purpose. And when this purpose has been served, what happens? It's eliminated, eradicated, dissipated. Yeah, the voyage of the heart. Yeah, love flows through you freely. Yeah, love flows through you freely, baby, because you are discovering the truth. And miracles are happening in your life. Rainbow blessings. See, all this started because you wasn't afraid to be alone. You were like, shit, I've been alone on my own all my life. I'd rather be alone with the Lord than be alone or just by myself. You see what I'm saying? And see, you're taking refuge in the arms of your protectors, which is your archangels that God sent down here to protect you. They call them guardian angels. No, these are your archangels that are guarding you, protecting your life. While you take shelter, finding sanctuary so that you can go within, truly deep within, so you can stop lacking in certain areas. Not saying that you're lacking in a bad way, but the way in which God needs you focused, you got to go a little bit deeper. Yeah, you taking shelter in this dwelling. I'm hearing this dwelling here is just for you. This is just what you need. This is where you need to be. This is for you. This is where you need to be. Travel in the dark. Real G's move in silence. Don't be, for some of y'all heard, y'all finna move in the dark. Move in the dark. Don't move in the middle of the day. Don't move when you think everybody at work and shit. Motherfuckers be in the house, working from home, all type of shit. Looking what you got going in. Look at what you got going out. Look at what you're putting on the curb. All that shit. Motherfuck that shit. Move at night and just let the motherfuckers wake up to all your unwanted shit on the motherfucking curb. Call them city people to come pick that shit up and be gone. Don't leave your garbage on the curb where you used to be, because people gonna take that and try to weaponize that and use a way to energetically attach to you and distort you, distract you. Have that shit picked up. Don't leave that shit there. The day you move out, you need to call the city that day or the day after to come pick your shit up, because people within that neighborhood are going to get that shit and they gonna do witchcraft on you through your discarded things. So don't leave your items, your discarded items on that curb. Pay them people, call the city, pay them people however much, they come pick that shit up. Don't leave people to repurpose and salvage your shit. Don't do it. Don't leave that shit there. Even if you got the mileage, you know how you pay for the rental is by the mileage and by the hour. If you got the time, shit, load that shit up in that damn truck and drive that shit to the city dump your damn self. One and done. You feel what I'm saying? You're already paying for the truck as it is. Get that shit in there, get that shit up out of there, and drop that damn shit off. Yeah. Take action with passion. Yes, you got to tread lightly, because this path is only big enough for you. It's only big enough and wide enough for you. One person travel. It only appears for you and it disappears behind you. So there is no way for these people to follow you on where you're going. The path can only be activated by your energetic frequency that your soul is putting off. So you can travel with passion. You can travel with courage, knowing that God will allow certain things to happen when you're not spiritually equipped in areas that you should be. That's why in the good book it says at certain ages and stages in your life, you are being held accountable for what you do and don't know. These are certain things that you're supposed to know spiritually at your age to protect yourself from those around you. If you know you was living in a makeshift or shifty ass neighborhood that you couldn't trust your neighbors and you couldn't trust the people that's dwelling within that neighborhood, just the environment wasn't for you. It was a a lesson / punishment house, meaning you were supposed to learn lessons from about things that you took for granted at other places that you had that were better than where you were living. So therefore, when you move to the next place, you will respect what God has given unto you. Yes, that's exactly what they're saying. Yeah, that's what that was. And that's why the Most High is saying, don't leave your discarded items in front of that old house. Anyway, fellow travelers, supporters all around you, the birds and everything is you're gonna be like Dr. Doolittle. You're gonna be able to communicate with your surroundings, and it's gonna be birds and different type of animals that are going to give you keys along the way to help you keep on trucking along. Mm-hmm. And now you're able to see the whole picture. Your perception, your viewpoint is changing because, again, you're climbing the ladder. You're rising back into your position. Now you realizing how far you fell the fuck back down because you see how high you going up. You going up on a Tuesday. Yeah, all the way up to the tippy of the top. You going up higher from which you fell from. And now you seeing how small you was thinking. Now you finna think big, bitch. Yeah, think big, bitch. You're thinking small, ho. Think big, bitch. Yeah. Now, far away places. I'm telling you, these. I'm hearing Fiji, Singapore. It's a lot of sacred places that you are going to, it's going to come unto you in some way, somehow. These places that God wants you to go are going to appear to you some way, somehow. And it ain't even going to be like you just let me search up some random spiritual places. And even if you do go on a search, the places that you need to go is what's going to appear unto you. Yeah. And like I said, again, it said it out here twice. Move at night. Don't move in daylight, move at night. There's a reason for that. Begin now, ascending the mountain. Yeah. Going on and start walking by faith and not by sight. Going on, take them baby steps. Going on now. Yeah, because your infinite is abundance is waiting on you. Some of y'all is spring babies. Spring solstice babies I'm hearing. And y'all finna welcome in the new year. And this new year that's coming in this year is the beginning of your new cycle. Yeah. Vast vistas, stepping into your power. See, you realizing how strong you are. You didn't even realize how strong you were until you were put into these compromising situations. You see what I'm saying? You didn't realize it. And now it's like, now that you're stepping into your power, you're feeling more joy and delight within your life because the path you chose, you realize all things are possible through the Lord who strengthens me. Now that's hitting some souls there. Because you're seeing it play out into fruition in front of your face. Yeah, they want you to be fogged in and you're not. You're reaching your destination. You can see clearly now that the fog is gone. Yeah, it's gone. It's out of here. Mm-hmm. Stay focused. Hold the course. Stay focused. You're almost there. Fun time will happen once you get there. But trust the divine time in these dry places. Yeah, some places you're going to have to create the fucking trail. But release control and do what God is asking you to do in the midst of all of this. Yeah, because you're going to overcome these obstacles. And once you overcome these obstacles, you're going to be able to go deep within and explore yourself even deeper than you have before. So show yourself grace and gratitude through these transitions and expansions that are happening in your life because you are a wise leader. That's what you're stepping into, being the leader that God created you to be. So don't let these wet punk pussy assholes come into your life to distort you from being the greatest thing, the next greatest thing to ever happen to humanity. You heard me. Because it's going to happen in such an unbelievable, miraculous way that people are going to be like, how so way? How is this even possible? And it's going to be another thing that's going to be left unexplained because God's work is not meant to be explained and or understood by everybody. So don't worry about being misunderstood. Don't worry about trying to make yourself understood or put yourself in a position to where people can easily understand you and figure you out. You're confusion to people for a reason, because these people that are trying to infiltrate don't have access or permission. So therefore, God creates instant confusion. It's like the people who you be like is committed to purposely misunderstanding you. That was done on purpose by the Lord. They stop listening to you when you talk. They don't understand what you're talking about. None of that shit there. Because they ain't meant to understand. They ain't meant to know. They don't need to know that shit. You talking too much around the wrong fucking people. That's why God makes your mind go blank. Take the words out your mouth. Take the words out your head. All type of shit like that. You just instantly gonna mind. Just like that little, like somebody took out a wine, that wand from the mini black, and they hit that button on your ass. Yeah, that's how I feel, because you ain't supposed to be talking around them. That's the Lord's way of shutting your ass up. Just take it out your head, period. So if you know that you're getting around people that you can't talk to or talk around, because you're always forgetting what you're talking about, you come very loopy doopy, airheadish around these people. You can't have a structured adult conversation around these people. Just stop talking. You don't have to talk. That's God telling you to shut up, because you don't even feel comfortable with talking around them, because you can't talk how you want to talk. So just don't say nothing at all. Let them do the talking. You be missing out on important pieces of information because you want to do all the talking. You want to control the conversation. God put you in certain conversations just for you to sit back and just listen to the conversation that's being had, because they exposing themselves. You feel what I'm saying? God is revealing things to you through other people. God is making them snitch on themselves right in front of you, but you just won't shut up long enough to goddamn let them snitch. Shut up. Don't say nothing. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to say not a word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Not that, boy. I ain't heard that song in 50 Months of Sunday for real. But yeah, no, the bird is not the motherfucking word. The word is shut your ass up and let these bird head ass motherfuckers snitch on their motherfucking self. Because the enemy always has to reveal itself. And when you listen to the way certain conversations is playing out and being had around you, you will quickly understand why God is telling you to shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, because God is revealing to you who these people really are. He's showing you people who's cloaking themselves, hiding themselves in energy that they don't belong in, just to try to fit in with you. Try to put you in a position to believe that they on your side, like 5 o'clock on 5 on your side. No, they fucking not. And I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get up and go warm up my coffee, so I'm gonna keep talking. But no, they is not on your side like 5. They not like 5 on your side. It's 5 o'clock news, bitch. No, they not reporting to keep your ass abreast or none of that shit. They keeping your ass in a position to, or they trying to put you in a position to, for you to expose yourself when they the ones who's supposed to be exposing themselves unto you. So sometimes it's just best for you to shut the hell up. Damn, shut the hell up. Quit talking to these motherfucking people. I don't know what my son did with this coffee. I don't think he put the damn filter in there right, because this coffee gritty as hell. Got a whole bunch of grits in here. Oh, he did what I said not to do. The bitch only put one filter in there, child. I'm like, why the fuck my damn coffee got so many grits in the bitch? Hell. It's all right. My baby tried. Child. But anyway, yeah, you need to be quiet around these motherfucking people. These people ain't nothing but witches, demons, warlocks that's trying to convince you that they is on your side, and they not. They're trying to do that shit so that they can They trying to do that shit so that they can convince you that they on your side, but they is an enemy. They're infiltrating your camp. You feel what I'm saying? And if you let them, they're gonna come in and get the motherfucking job done, and you're gonna be repeating this cycle again for another 7 to 10 years. So don't put yourself in a situation to repeat a cycle because you don't know how to be quiet and you don't know how to let things play out and eliminate itself. If you just be quiet and sit back and let a person play themselves out, they will eliminate themselves out of certain situations that you won't have to worry about. So you can save yourself a lot of suffering, a lot of mourning, a lot of healing, unnecessary healing work by letting people take their own self out. Stop putting energy and effort behind stupidity. When you see a person acting stupid, you see a person acting outside of the characteristics that you know, fuck with, or you know what I'm saying, just acting weird, energy off, it don't go with what you got going on. Don't conform to shit, move around that shit. Or just sit back and be the fuck quiet and let it eliminate itself out. Let it weed its own self out. Some things will take its own self out if it's not first. Well, majority of the things will take itself out when it's not nourished. It's not receiving proper nutrients from its source that it's plugged into. It will wither away. And that's what these people are doing, withering away because they can no longer plug into the very thing that they used for their survival. They cannot survive off the back of you no more because you ain't in survival mode. You living now. And these people don't know how to live. All they know how to do is survive. Angel, what you taking away your comments for, baby? You all right? Why you take away your little smiley faces? I seen that, girl. What you doing now? Oh, sir, I'm sorry. Ma'am, sir. But, yeah, hold on, y'all. Let me take another sip. Woo, yes, nice and hot. I likes it. Woo! You know it's good when you pop your lips after, child. It was good. All right, Holy Spirit. What else do we need to know about this? Not yet got good news. Good news. Yes, honey. Hesitation. Confusion. Weary. Worry. Who is coming in here with this hesitation? Some of you guys may be hesitating because again, this is a no. I'm sorry, I can't even fucking talk. They is in here today. Y'all finna get up out of here. I ain't finna play with you because I'm gonna say what I got to say. I ain't finna play with you now. Yeah, see, some of you guys are hesitating because you kind of low-key fearful of the unknown. This is something new for you. Like I said, you're coming out of survival mode. You're going into you're transitioning from survival to living. And for some of y'all that's new, this is probably one of the first times in your life you was actually able to live without constraint. You feel what I'm saying? You feel like you've been, constrained and restrained and restricted by energy all your life. You don't know how it feels to move or live without that. You don't know how it feels to live without being manipulated and controlled by those around you, whether known or unknown. Hey, Janice, how you doing, baby? Yeah, but see, y'all need to calm yourselves down. When you catch yourself getting overwhelmed, by the transition. Just slow down and take it step by step. When your mind's racing and you're thinking a lot of thoughts, just write it down. As your brain just dumping out ideas, write it down. Just write it down. Just get a book. When your brain start running, just start writing shit down, writing it down, writing it down, writing it down, writing it down in order. And then it may not be in the order in which it's supposed to be done, but you have it written down so you can rearrange the order or however, whatever. It's going to help you easily move through those moments where your brain is running like it's on a motor. You feel what I'm saying? Reservation. Excuse me. See, this motherfucker they try to control you is be controlled by someone else. You feel what I'm saying? They already had a handler and they trying to come handle you by manipulating you and living off the back of you. Yeah. And see, they're having conflict with their handler because they're receiving, but there's no reciprocation. What they're receiving, they're not putting out. You feel what I'm saying? Their gifts is overpowering whatever it is they were supposed to go out and bring back and pertaining to you. They ain't bringing shit back. It's incomparable to what they're receiving versus what they're putting out work ethic wise. They were supposed to come and trap you with a motherfucking baby so that they can be permanently tied to your abundance. They were supposed to come in and create a fake ass family and break that bitch up after they got what they wanted. Yeah, this was spell work. This was spell work. They were supposed to come in and play the part until they actually put a baby in your ass. Once the baby was conceived, maybe until the baby was 1 or 2, or they probably stuck around long enough to put more than one baby in your ass. But once they felt like their position in your life was solidified, baby, they was gonna biggity bounce out that bitch. You feel me? Bankhead bounce their ass out the door on your ass with your shit, and that's it. Cause they ain't come with shit. So they're trying to run off on your ass with your shit. Your ominousness. Yeah. Real evil, dark energy, insidious energy. Yeah, you are being cautioned about this person. Stay far the fuck away from whoever this is. Yeah, overload. This person is overwhelmed that they cannot. They done bit off more than they can motherfucker chew. And the price that they're paying for that, they can't afford it. It's too rich for their soul. Because that's what they put on the line as payment. And they can't deliver. Good God Almighty, on today, honey, that tea is, I mean, not tea, but that coffee is good. This Cuban coffee, I ain't went back to Folgers since. I don't even like the taste of Folgers. Folgers tastes like fake coffee since I've been drinking this Cuban coffee in that yellow can. Yes, ma'am, on my soul, honey. And I was a person, I only like the smell of coffee once it's fixed with the creamer and the sugar and all that shit. I just like, when I was growing up, I used to love the smell of coffee. But baby, the flavoring of coffee, I'll tell you, is very important. And this is some good, bold flavor, honey. It make you say, yes, where's my cup of coffee? Where's my Americano? Gain, cultivate, profit, conclusion. That was their whole fucking point of the matter. That was the whole reason why they came around. That's the whole reason why they pursued your ass. For gain in all areas, profit in all areas, to take over what the fuck you was doing and try to do it better than you. Take over your life, take over your business, take over you energetically. You feel what I'm saying? And act like they the ones who did the shit. They came in to steal your ideas and then try to represent it to the world as if you needed help and you chose them to be the face of it. You feel what I'm saying? Meaning you were incompetent to the point where you could not get it done on your own, so you had to go and seek help, and you sought him to come in and help you get this shit on the road, get the ball moving. But that was the furthest thing from the fucking truth. They wanted to come and steal your ideas, present it as their own, to destroy you and kill whatever drive you had, the driving force behind you, whatever that was driving you to pursue whatever you were doing. You feel what I'm saying? They wanted to kill that driving force or steal that driving force and put that shit behind them and make it like they was the originator, the creator, and you was the procrastinator and the faker. They needed help from other people to look like you were who you claim to be. Mm. Not they motherfucking homeless. Not they motherfucking homeless. Daydreaming about living this life that they thought they was gonna live off the back of you. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Look, they going through withdrawals. They furious. Because see, they was in an open relationship where, oh, thank you, Janice, for the super chat. Thank you, baby. Thank you. They were jealous. And they had you in secret competition with they real boo, with whoever was really into them. You feel what I'm saying? They bottom bitch, for lack of better words. Yeah. Yeah. And see, you triggered them in a way to where they wanted to change their motherfucking ways. That ass whooping that they got from coming in trying to steal from you and try to stop you from building your legacy, stop you from building your shit up so that generations to generations to generations that come after can you know what I'm saying, live off of what you initiated. Oh, they was like, oh, I will never do this again. God humbled them quickly. God humbled them. And their daydreaming, their optimism, their illusion, their deliriousness made them realize that if they really wanted this lifestyle and they really wanted to live it, they had to go out here and get it on their motherfucking own. So they quit these motherfucking vices. They began their awakening and they began rejecting everything that brought them to this point of attacking you, being under control by a handler, doing wrong. This person wants to be righteous, and excuse me, this bottom bitch won't let them. She is offended. She's mad and she's very unpleasant. She's upset at the fact that she could not ruin this masculine because again, this masculine was trying to ruin you and this masculine was trying to ruin you and this girl was trying to ruin him. So he was trying to do unto you as he was being done unto at his secret home life, this secret life he was living that you didn't know nothing about. And to the end, when this man wanted to make a change, he wanted to make a difference in his own motherfucking life. He wanted to come in, he wanted to marry you, and he wanted to eliminate this motherfucking monkey on his back, which was this demonic asshole who he got tied to, who was his handler, who put him up to attack you, who put him up to doing you the way he did you, treated you the way he treated you, all for monetary gain. In her mind, she feel like if you ain't taking it, then you ain't got it. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't know how to take from a person, then you're irrelevant. Like that stealing, killing, and destroying shit. If you haven't mastered that in her eyesight, she feels like you're worthless. So she was trying to retrain this man, reprogram this man to that particular mindset. Because again, she was attracted to this man by this man's abundance, this man's worth, this man's spiritual worth. You feel what I'm saying? This man's physical and spiritual motion. And she wanted to destroy this masculine by impressing upon him her evilness and her dark, devious ass fucking ways. But it was only going to go so far because, again, at the end of the day, he knew who he was at his core. And that he was never going to let anyone disrupt or taint. So this motherfucker got to thinking and thoughting. got his creative flow back in, and yeah, he ready. He in it to win it. He ready to recover himself. He's ready to go on this spiritual journey so he can meet you where you at with his self-love energy. But right now, this motherfucker is trapped in this third party situation, and he's trying to maintain low key so that he can slide the fuck out of there without being seen. But he has a lot of eyes on him, so it's gonna take a little longer than what he expected. But he gonna be able to get up out of there. Meanwhile, you relaxing, relating and releasing. Some of y'all are remembering who you were, reuniting with your memories. Mm-hmm. Or this masculine may be reminiscent of you and got caught reminiscing over you. And now he's in a compromising position because he been caught. That damn maintain low key to slide out. She was on his ass. She was invisibly on his ass and seeing him looking at you, watching you. Low key, stalking and trolling you. And it's like, these are my confessions. Ooh. Okay. All right. So once you realized what was going on up here and why this person came into you in the beginning, they want to apologize to you for breaking your heart. And you was wanting to apologize to them for being mean to them. For some reason, you felt like you played a part just as well as they played a part. And you feel like this person was owed an apology for how you treated them, misunderstanding wise, and vice versa. It was like the feeling you was feeling towards this person, you didn't understand because it was like they actions caused for this your reaction to be what it was. But after you did, you felt bad. You felt wrong. You felt as though you shouldn't have reacted to this person in that way. Because again, you were recognizing that who this person really was on the inside. See, what they were doing on the outside wasn't matching who they were on the inside. And you seen the deception. You seen the trickery. You seen the confusion. You seen the cloaking energy. You seen the glimmering energy. You seen all that shit on this masculine. And you felt bad for how you treated him because you knew that this man did not know how far off into this shit he was with this damn girl. He thought it was recoverable. He thought he was in a position to, bob in and out without being affected, but he was past waist. This motherfucker barely had his head above water and didn't realize why he was drowning. He thought it was mistakes as he was making, positions he was putting himself in, which that did play a part. But again, it was emphasized. He had help. This girl, she helped him along. She helped him sink his own motherfucking ship, for lack of better words. And now this person is living and learning and growing the fuck up. And now this person is ready to reach their fucking goals. Yeah. Because, see, this person was under a curse and a spell. Both of y'all was. And the shit was playing out through different people, different ways. Same shit, different day, different face, different case. But it ain't no different case. It's the same motherfucking case. You feel what I'm saying? Both of y'all was put up for sacrifice. Now, this person is ready. Yeah, this person ready. This person is ready to make a difference. They're ready to rise to the occasion. Yeah, they're ready to rise to the occasion. They're ready to fix this shit. They're ready to give you what you fucking deserve. They're ready to care for you. They don't want to do it the way they was put up to do it. They want to do it the right way. And this bitch in the background is stressing the fuck out because the way she was forcing him to treat you is the way he's treating her. And the results that you're getting is what she manifested in for her. But she couldn't manifest these results to come into her because she's the wicked witch of the motherfucking West. And what you put out is what the fuck you get back. That's why she the one left with her head in her motherfucking hands. And why this man is choosing to do for you and treat you the way he is, because she's undeserving. She tried to put herself in a false position to receive something that wasn't meant for her. Yeah, she wanted this man to break his promise to you and make it to her. She didn't want you to be loved by this man. She don't even want love. She just didn't want this man to love you. And whoever this is that didn't even want this man to love you the way he was supposed to love you is crazy. This is crazy work. Who is this bitch? Now that's the question. Who is this bitch? They were so pressed and stressed about another motherfucker loving you that she had to come and try to ruin you in this motherfucker life. Like, if I can't have him, you ain't gonna have him, motherfucker, neither. And if you do, you're gonna get the worst version of this motherfucker. But you gonna get him in the capacity in which you're supposed to receive and that you expected to receive this man in. You ain't gonna get him like that. You gonna get damaged, washed up goods. That's what you finna get. That's what she thought. That was her plan. Yeah, that was her fucking plan. Yeah, she don't like the work that this man is putting in to meet your expectations. She don't like that. She don't like that shit though. And I don't know who the fuck tart this is, but baby, you need to go. But we finna figure out who this little wench is. Man, cause this man want to live his life the right way, and you want to keep intervening because she don't like you. She don't like you, so she wanted to destroy what was meant for you, what God sent and created just for you. She wanted to destroy it because she didn't like you. Who is this? Who is this Holy Spirit? Who is this? Who is this person stressed out with their head in their hand, losing sleep at night? Because this man cut her ass the fuck off. Who is it? Yeah, he tired of her. He 9 of wands at the bottom of the deck. Yes, no. Out the door, you got to go, bitch. Yeah, this man is moving towards his happiness. Yeah. He leaving this girl alone. Clearly, and we already see that, Holy Spirit. But who is this wench? Who is this wench? I might need to grab another deck. Who is this wench? A broke hoe at that. A broke bitch. They try to compete and compare with the queen. Let me get one more card. Oh. Well, I can tell you what ain't, and it ain't this damn King of Swords that's trying to come in and on the back end and catch your ass off guard, trying to come in and make like he your end all be all. Don't you fall up in line behind this ass. I don't know who this fuck this is. Aquarius, Gemini, I think Libra. If I'm saying that correctly for the air signs. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck whoever this is. Fuck whoever this is. But I know. With this 10 of cups right here. What the fuck is this confusion? This bitch is really confused because she got me confused and stumped as it is right now. Yeah, she gonna need all that. She gonna need all that. Cause this bitch is confused. Like this bitch is 2 seconds for somebody calling that white man with them people with the white jacket and the needle on her motherfucking ass. They gonna goddamn tackle her motherfucking ass down. Give her good meds, and they gonna lock her ass up in that motherfucking white jacket and throw her in the back of that motherfucking van. And that bitch gonna be bouncing off the motherfucking white walls. Wow, honey. She ain't going to county. She ain't going to county now. They gonna send her ass down on to the mental ward. They're gonna lock her in that white room, honey. Yeah, if she goes to the they got the facilities up there for the mental incapacitated or whatever the fuck you want to call it, the mentally disturbed motherfucker. Yeah, they got the places to put her ass shit. Wherever the fuck she go. They're gonna have the facilities for her motherfucking ass. But I don't know, like I'm getting if you guys just recently encountered a air sign over the last couple months, this is something new. It's not even a year old. Between 6 to 8 months old. In and out energy with this person. This person is not wish fulfillment. This motherfucker ain't where it's at. But they see happiness with you. But you keeping it cute. You ain't letting the motherfucker know what you really about. You keeping the motherfucker at bay. You keeping the motherfucker out your pockets. Meaning you might help a little here and there when the person was out and they needed a little this and a little that. You did very minimum, bare minimum, the bare fucking minimum. You $40 this whole. You feel what I'm saying? The most this person has ever gotten out of you is $40 over this last 6 to 8 months. Yeah, but they know you got it, so they want to try to fuck it up out you. And you sitting over here being peaceful, minding your own business, living your life unrestricted financially because you're not giving to this motherfucker who's trying to financially bankrupt your motherfucking ass because they came in to live off the back of you. How this is tying into this woman, she sent this motherfucker to distract you from your divine counterpart while she tried to finish him the fuck off because she sees his commitment to change for you. And she want to stop him and drop his ass like a bad motherfucking habit before he can reach back unto you. And fulfill his promise he made unto you. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired of your broken promises. Looking at my pages, seeing different numbers and numbers. Baby, please. No, I'm not the one. Say it again. Go 3LW. Child, that's what you better tell him. That's what the fuck you better tell him. Because these motherfuckers playing a game and being paid to play in your motherfucking face. And what you need to do is move the fuck on. Move the fuck on and move the fuck around. I'm trying to tell you now. Hey, I'm Bob the Empress. I hope you followed me now. I hope you done subscribe now. The way this message is resonating, the way we talking and communicating, and we tapped in now. Tap them buttons now. But yeah, who the fuck is this hoe? Fuck all that. You don't keep coming on my table high. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Show some love. Welcome to the family, girl. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Don't come in here and be no ghost rider and ride through the reading and ain't saying nothing. That's what I'm talking about. See? Look. The bitch disappointed. Because she couldn't get what the fuck she came for. Even though she paid to play. Still didn't play out her motherfucking way. 11. That's right, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. I don't know why my kids insist upon stressing me the fuck out today, but I'm not going for that shit. I'm not going for that shit. They think I'm fucking playing. I'm not fucking playing with them. I'm not playing with that shit. No, no. I told them last night they didn't prepare themselves for today, so they're gonna find out the hard way. You're gonna listen to what I say. You gonna keep doing what you want to do. You're gonna listen. But anyway, you got ink pot problems to be resolved. You got Lily, spiritual love, candle. You will be shown the way. Dark woman, dealing with a relationship with a dark woman, dark hair, dark complexion, wishbone, a wish is granted. So let me see. She tried to play God or the fairy godmother and tried to she tried to play God or the fairy godmother and tried to okay. Y'all can hear me now. I can hear it. Y'all can't hear me. Y'all put it down in the chat if y'all can hear me. All right, good, good. All right, shit. I'm about to say fuck. This bitch don't want to be checked. She don't want to be checked on the spiritual transgressions that she committed, trying to set this shit up. Yeah, because she tried to stab you in your back. She tried to betray you. She tried to trick you up out your spot. She tried to steal your abundance. That's what all this was about, to steal what was meant for you. And this is a family member. This is somebody who know you to this extent to know what the fuck you really got going on besides, you know what I'm saying, paying for a reading and shit. See, karma, you will reap what you have sown. New creative ideas, a fresh start. September, see, this spell work broke back in September, or it will be breaking in September of this year. But what I've heard is what I said first. It broke in September. You broke the yoke connecting you, binding you, yoking you to whoever this evil wench is. Yeah, the bitch being stupid. Yeah, when she started this shit back in August, she should have left you alone. Yep, she started this shit back in August with her rat ass. Yeah, she thought the luck was on her motherfucking. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. This bitch thought luck was on her motherfucking side with this stupid rat ass behavior that she was fucking doing. She thought that what she paid for was really gonna cover her. No, ma'am. Yeah, she finna go out of here. Yeah, you got horseshoe, good luck, and then you got casket right behind it. She's out of here. Yeah, this carriage came in reverse. She ain't going nowhere. Yeah, journey through the underworld, that's where she going. Why you making your way on up to the top, road to success? Now you finna go out and have fun. I said this in previous. See, the ladder came in reverse. See, ain't the success. All that shit that they got off the back of you is no more. These people get cold. These people it's finna be a lot of sad singing and low swinging behind these people because they are taking themselves out because they did not prepare for the rapture. They did not prepare for the return of their energy. They did not prepare for that shit. And that, you right, unbothered Empress. These bitches was in here doing rudimentary kitchen witch magic, thinking that they was doing something, but the effect of the magic, the backfire is the major effect of their magic that they did. It won't that it actually did something to you. It was the fact that they tried you. They tried you with this weak ass spell work, and they didn't realize who the fuck you was. They didn't realize your ranking spiritually, that they was battling God's Valkyrie. I'm telling you, you are a part of the Lord's Valkyrie. You are so high ranking in the spiritual realm. When you're not, I'm not gonna say you're not coming back no more, but you are elevating to the status of ascended masters. And you know it's very rare that ascended masters reincarnate here on earth once they've reached that caliber. You see what I'm saying? Then they become, or they are placed in a position to where they are guides, beacons of light that guide others to that position. You feel what I'm saying? So they become a new beacon in the cosmic realm to guide God's chosen people back to where they belong. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, here you go, coming telling me what I'm doing is not ordained. But last time I checked, I'm an ordained minister. I am a pastor. I have the credentials to do what I'm doing, but you gonna come in here and tell me who I am and who I'm not. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all be on the wrong side of things. You trying to be judge and juror, but cover yourself in Jesus' name. Get your ass up out of here with your fake fraudulent ass. How the fuck you gonna do the very thing that God says do not do? God says do not judge. That's not your position. You are not here to judge. You are a prime example of the people who I'm talking about. People who claim they love the Lord, but doing everything but God's work. Get your false prophesying ass the fuck out of here and take your fake ass love with you. Quit trying to tell motherfucker who they is and who the fuck they ain't, and take the time to figure that shit out about yourself. You just mad because motherfuckers exposing you. That's why you sitting up in the comments barking. A hit dog gonna always holler, ho. Get your goddamn hollering ass the fuck up out of here. Sick of that shit. Drop some damn howls down there in the comments for these howling, barking ass dogs in the comments and shit. Want to keep flapping at them out trying to tell somebody who they is and who they ain't and what is ordained and what is not, bitch. How do you know? How do you know? What you do? Wake up and eat breakfast with God this morning? He came and sat down at your table and told you to do his job for him that he's taking off today. God dang, I'm so sick of that shit. I wish it was a setting where you could filter these motherfuckers out. Because I'm like, bitch, nobody solicited you for your motherfucking opinion. Nobody even invited you to come your ass up in here. That's why people need to learn how to stay within their scope of support. Stay out of people's business. Stay out of grown folks' business. Stay out of divine business. That's why you can't understand. You can't comprehend. And you say such stupid ass, hypocritical ass shit as that. Sometimes it's best just to not say nothing at all. And I'm not really triggered. I just be ignoring it to the point where sometimes I just have to take my time out to address these motherfuckers. Here we go. You got to, yeah, you got a secret admirer that's coming in, and it's like all that was tainted by those who came who rose up against you is being restored and renewed and rejuvenated. So you won't get back what they have stolen per se, but you will get it back in a way that it has been upgraded. You will get the upgraded version of what the fuck. Yep, they triggered as fuck. That's why they keep talking about and running their motherfucking mouth saying stupid shit because they want to get cussed out in front of the world. Bitch, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. But again, they are, you getting an upgraded version of what these people have stolen from you. So you don't respect what they fucking took back from you. You ain't gonna get it back the same way. It's gonna be a new and improved version, the upgraded version, the latest version of it. You feel what I'm saying? And so when it returns unto you, these people gonna really be cracked up. They already cracked the fuck out. They finna start cracking up, crashing out, nutting up, all kind of stupid ass shit. You motherfuckers finna goddamn start showing their true motherfucking colors. They're gonna be out of control. Like I'm getting werewolf energy, shape-shifting energy. These motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to control their shifting, their shape-shifting because of their emotions and Whatever they're trying to suppress on the inside, they can't suppress it no more because it's going against their programming on the inside. So it's causing them to tweak the fuck out. Yeah, that's right. They got one today. Got slapped, clap their ass from both sides. Clack up. Now shut your damn gone mouth. Next time I'm gonna reach in and grab your motherfucking lips and pinch them off your fucking face because you don't know how to watch your mouth. But yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen, and that's exactly how these people finna fucking feel. So yeah, fuck the goddamn people. Fuck the goddamn people. Child, but whoever the fuck dark skinned mammy this is over here, because this is somebody's mother who set this shit up. This is somebody's mother who's stressing the fuck out. Whoever this person that's sitting up in here stressing out, this is somebody's mother because she's not getting the results that she was promised from the spell work that she paid for. Things is playing out in a fucked up ass fucking way because she sent people to purposely come in and target your motherfucking ass to distract and destroy everything you had going on, in the sense of she didn't want you to surpass her any further than what you have already had. Your mammy did this shit because she mad because you are better than her. You're everything that the fuck she's not. She don't know how to compete or compare to that shit. So therefore, this is the best thing she could have come up with to do some stupid shit to your ass and throw the rock and hide her motherfucking hand and not have any physical, quote unquote, proof that she's doing unto you or she is behind what is happening and unfolding in your fucking life. This bitch thinks she's so motherfucking smart, but she's not. She's a smart fucking dummy. Cause she didn't factor in all the factors. You feel what I'm saying? She ain't factoring. Her math is not fucking mathing. You feel me? Yeah, the math is not fucking mathing. Yeah, see, this bitch is having nightmares. Yeah, this bitch is having nightmares. She's seeing the monsters on her bed, around her bed. She can just feel them swarming around the room. But see, your mama got her grips on this masculine here. They're supposed to come in and turn your life around. She on the road with that shit. Yeah, she's on the road with that shit. And your mom is like, if you guys are sick right now, she's sending that shit towards you. She's trying to put you in a irritating state to where you'll be too weak to defend yourself against her. But the Most High is sending you help. Like, we ain't finna let you go out like that. This whole, she thinks she slick, but she not. Yeah, this master is gonna persevere through these setbacks and these holdbacks and these obstacles that this mother figure is putting in place on the behalf of both of y'all, because what she's doing to you is affecting this masculine as well. Yeah, see, this masculine is going to get justice, calling justice on this situation. He got his heart and his mind balanced out, and he's able to use both in accordance. You feel what I'm saying? Not one leading the other, using them equally. And that's how he's able to be able to come in and create this baby with you, create this life with you. Both of y'all have overcome very heavy spiritual work, because what was sent to do to one is being done to the other. Yeah. Y'all finna be celebrating with y'all new friends. Y'all even getting new friends. Yeah, y'all getting new friends, new family. You getting a new soul tribe that's going to surround you to help support you with this baby. And this man is very prideful, very happy, very excited, very proud of what he did to overcome, to be able to sit in the position of authority and rule and have dominion and authority over everything that God has bestowed upon him. And this bald headed ass mammy over here is still over here trying to cause accidents and shit. She's still over here doing this cackamamie ass bullshit. And I feel like the people who are suffering right now is everyone who had their hand in the pot when it came to cooking up your motherfucking demise and shit. Yeah, this bitch playing games. She's dibbling and dabbling in spell work. She's found a divination abuser who's willing to do her dirty work, her dirty bidding for her. Mm-hmm. And she's out here got people rallying up against you, protesting against what you stand for, what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy. Yeah. She tried to confine this masculine. She tried to hurt this masculine. She tried to put him in a situation where he wouldn't be able to recover from the spell where she was sending his way. But he was able to uh recoup, recover, and surpass. He beat the motherfucking odds. Everything was bigger, brighter, stronger than what she perceived it to be, because she had to downplay everything in order to encourage herself to take on some shit that she knew was way beyond her, way over her. Fuck trying to live outside your means or keep up with the Joneses. Like, this bitch climbed up to the top of Mount fucking Everest and jumped off that bitch. For real. But see, the difference between, I heard that song, the difference between me and you by Rich Homie Quan is what separates you from this bitch right here, and what has that, impenetrable barrier between you and this hoe. Because of the vow that you made to the Most High, both of you guys, you and this master made a vow together but separately that you will honor God in all ways and everything that you do. But see, it's like, in the same sense, this ain't your masculine. This ain't your masculine. This sign that is scared of the consequences of their actions for coming up against you. That's who this is. Because I'm like, who the fuck? This energy ain't even imagined. You can't even connect that. It made sense, but it wasn't for your masculine. This is the fucking hitman who tried to come in and take you out spiritually, physically, emotionally, any way he could. He was gonna come in and get the motherfucking job done. He feel like he avoided jail time by some particular accident that they got into that bought them a little bit more time to get their shit calibrated that would help them be successful and help them override, or avoid punishment. No, they were not successful in that. Them bitches just scared, shaking in their boots because they know they finna pay the price for what they fucking did. Yeah. Now this bitch trying to pay to play. She trying to bribe and pay for the freedom of her protesters, for the freedom of her trolls, for the freedom of her hitmans and shit. Everybody who she got involved in taking your ass out, she trying to pay their way out of this situation. She trying to pay for justice that's not gonna come. Yeah. Meanwhile, you out here listening to your life coach, taking the advice, being obedient, and absorbing the fucking knowledge that's being given unto you. And this hoe over here is mad, sad, pressed, want to fight. Mad because she's going through all kinds of natural disasters, health risks, trying to survive. This bitch ain't gonna survive. And this masculine steady trying to play mind games with you. So-called trying to checkmate your ass on this fake ass chessboard that they playing on, but now they ain't playing chess, they playing checkers with chess pieces. But there's some type of idea, some type of vision that your masculine has that he wants to foresee or implement with you. Yeah, but see, this bitch, she too far gone. She don't want to believe that her reality is what it is. She don't want to believe that she gonna pay the price for what she did to you, because she feels like she was justified just based on how she felt about you. And see, your morality over it trumped everything that this person that your mother was doing to you. And these motherfuckers who work with her were blind to what the fuck was really going on, because she never told the truth. She told half truths. Yeah. And now evidence is surfacing because mistakes are being made. Motherfuckers is getting messy. It's the end times. It's the end game going on right now. And motherfuckers is scrounging around, scrambling around, trying to cover their ass. Everybody wearing 50,000 fucking hats. It's like how they be having it down there at the stock market where motherfuckers be having these fake ass charities that they low key laundering money through, and everybody in the office trying to destroy motherfucking paperwork and shit like that. Yeah, that's what's going on with all these multiple masks that's being worn by these people who took part in trying to cause your motherfucking demise. Not this man want to build you a house. He want to build you the house, the one, whatever, however you want it. He gonna give it to you. But see, these motherfuckers trying to figure out how to get away with robbery. They trying to figure out how to get away with what they stole from you. They already got away with it. All this time they was living off of it. They was profiting off of it, surviving off of it. And now what goes up must the fuck come down. Period. They got away with it long enough. Long the fuck enough. Yeah, gluttony. They didn't know when the fuck it stopped. They just kept right on. Kept right on pushing it to the fucking limit. Didn't know when to fucking stop. Because enough wasn't enough. Excuse me, because they were misusing and abusing what they were stealing. They weren't. I mean, it would have been the less of a come down if they were using it in a way that would, be serving them for their greater good, but they already started off on the wrong foot with siphoning energy. So to me, I feel like that's the impossible. That shit they couldn't do right with stolen goods, period. So they just wasted it away. They squandered it away. And they feel as though they shouldn't have to pay the price for that. Once they stole it, they feel like they should have had the free will to use it as they please. But what they're forgetting is that they should have never touched it in the first place. Then had the nerve to bully you. Had the nerve to bully you. Because you was private. You was separate. You kept your business. You didn't involve these motherfuckers. And the only way they was able to figure out your business is by digging into your business behind your back and seeing who gonna tell your business. Whether it's your workers, whether it's your close friends, whatever. These people who infiltrated your ass in ways you never thought. But it's all being exposed. Girl, this man finna build you a house. He finna build you an expandable house. So, and whenever you feel like you want to add on to the house, you're going to be able to do so. But he's planning on having a tribal goddamn gonna churn with your ass. So if you was in childbearing stages and ages, baby, you better warm that baby, make it up, baby. You better get ready. You better get ready, Freddie. Because this baby from this man, based upon how many babies he can make with your ass, is how big he going to make this motherfucking house. Whether y'all blending families together, and y'all already building the original plan is to fit what y'all already got, he going to make it fit what y'all ain't got. What's on the way, what's to come. Woo, child, I need me one of them. Ask him, do he got a brother? Maybe a cousin. If not, I take an uncle. You can't go too far down in the bloodline because they get dumber. The younger they get, the dumber they are. So But these people is stalking you, watching you, trying to see what the fuck you got going on, to see if the spell work is touching you, if it's working on you. And it's not. They don't like what the fuck they see. They see that you're okay. You're doing your big one and you're on your own. You're not okay on the behalf of someone else. You're not okay because of someone else. You're okay because of you. Ooh, child. See, look, collaboration, unity. Yes, your soul tribe. This man is well connected. And he finna plug you into everybody who he's plugged into. I'm telling you, you gonna know it's real on such a different level. It's crazy. It's like the way this man gonna protect you and cover you and plug you in is gonna be on a level you never experienced before. And you just gonna be like, pinch me, bitch. Is this real? Pinch me. Is it real? Yeah, you're going to be able to trust this person. You're going to be able to build an alliance with these people because they're going to be compatible. Yeah, eternal love. I cannot make this shit up. I can see why they did what they did. But what God giveth, the world cannot take it away. You guys are lucky. You guys are gonna be millionaires. You guys are gonna have money on top of money on top of money on top of money. It's gonna serve generations and generations come, and it's gonna make room for the generations to come to continue to increase the wealth. I cannot and I shall not make this shit up. You got treasure. Yeah, and see, this bitch is lonely. This bitch lonely because what she was thinking and thoughting to do to you, it evaded her. So everybody who she paid to play with her, I ain't playing with her no more because the funds and everything done ran the fuck out. So now this motherfucker is left to sit in their own energy and dwell and dwindle in the energy in which they try to impose upon you. Yeah. See, you getting blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings. Friendships are everything that these people deprived you of, prevented you from having, distorted in your life, is playing out right in front of their face. Same way this person sitting here looking in the mirror, looking out the window, and life just passing them by. That's how they're gonna spend the rest of the rest of their days, watching life pass them the fuck by. You know what I'm saying? Because of the shit that they did. They had no business doing this. They had no business doing this. They should have just left it alone. But now they want to keep going on and on with what the fuck they got going on. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Ain't nobody even finna play that stupid ass motherfucking game. Child, don't piss me off. Because it's the audacity after the fact for me. Not you want to run your mouth and talk big shit in the spiritual realm when you know good and damn the fuck ass well that what you did, you needed your ass towed out the frame for that shit. It's like they feel like if they got people backing them on what they did and justifying what the fuck they did, that shit eliminate the ass whooping and punishment to come behind it. Bitch, no. You still wrong. You just loud and wrong with cheerleaders. Everybody around you loud and fucking wrong. Ain't nobody going for that shit. So, I mean, I don't understand what the fuck you're looking for because you ain't going to get it. Not from the collective. You're not. You're just going to keep having to pay your motherfucking cheerleaders to cheer your ass along to do some fuck ass shit you know you shouldn't have been doing to begin with. Yeah. That's all that is. Motherfuckers trying to have you doing shit you shouldn't have been doing to begin with and want you to feel some type of way. And motherfuckers ain't trying to follow you up. Motherfuckers ain't trying to, they want you to feel some type of way because people ain't following them up. People ain't fucking with them. I'm sorry, not you, but them. People ain't fucking with them. People turn their back on them. You feel what I'm saying? The very people who they depended on and felt like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay they up off me. You got to look come up off me. You know what I'm saying? I shared the wealth, sharing is caring. You feel what I'm saying? That was supposed to have people committed for the long haul when it came to supporting them in their bullshit towards you. See, people have humility, humanity, consciousness, and everybody's willing to play to a certain extent. But like I said, motherfuckers ain't trying to put themselves in a position to where they have to pay a price that's too rich for their blood, too rich for their soul. Thank you, Unbothered Empress, baby. Thank you so much for my gift, baby. Thank you. So yeah, don't get it misconstrued and confused with these motherfuckers with this confusion ass shit that they doing. Let it go and let it fucking flow. I've been damn near confused this whole motherfucker reading because as soon as I get to reading, they motherfucking nasty. They go with throwing shit, word magic. Motherfuckers was really chanting and speaking against me and on me as I was doing this fucking reading because they didn't want me to get this shit out my mouth. I know that for a fact. I know when negative energy is in the building. I know when, and I can feel it. When people are trying to send shit to me while I'm reading, that's how tapped in I'm in. You feel what I mean? It's like, I am. That's why you'll catch me stuttering or you'll catch me just drop a statement in the middle of the statement and then go into something else. Like my mind just go blank like that, just blanking out. Because these motherfuckers want me to forget my thoughts. They want me to shut my mouth. And I refuse to shut my mouth. I'm going to keep talking. But anyway, my darlings, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all today. And until next time, my darlings, peace.